Welcome to another episode.
Welcome back.
As you can see, it wasn't just a myth.
Beautiful view, isn't it?
Beautiful Brazil.
Today, we would like to talk about how the mediocre loves company.
A very interesting topic,
We've realized through our life that the mediocre person, the mediocre individual, loves company. They hate being alone
And why is that?
because they know and they absolutely despise people doing better than them. They hate the extraordinary because they're mediocre. I always mention the crabs in a bucket topic, but it's the truth in the world. Mediocre people like doing mediocre stuff and they want other people to follow them in their mediocrity. Is that not the case?
And the thing about it as well is that the more that we talk about this topic is the more that you can just look around yourself and look at your friend group. And it's very easy to pick up those said mediocre people around you.
Look at your friends that are borrowing vehicles, driving fast, skidding out tires.
To impress who?
The horse, maybe, but
Probably they're not impressed.
they're not impressed by that. Think of those friends that act big and bad at parties or functions.
Yeah, and disrespect elderly.
All those stuff. But when you look into them, they have no accomplishments really. No accomplishments physically, spiritually, nor mentally.
They have nothing going for themselves. So what they chase? They chase a laugh. They chase what? Validation from others that they can't, they don't have nothing going for themselves.
They chase validation from other mediocre people.
Exactly.
And you know one thing I've realized too? Everyone that is successful or has motion in the world or in this life or in their life, they are always willing to help others grow, others succeed in this life.
Yeah.
But the unsuccessful, the mediocre,
They are the ones that are always lashing out.
they are the always trying to bring.
Yeah, man, bring people down. For what? Just because you're doing something that you want to do and you're not able to. Because guess what? You're out there trying to please other people.
But this is something I like to talk about as well. It's a new concept. You might not have heard of it, but it's a 9-to-5 mindset. This is the truth. The 9-to-5 mindset is if you are working the 9-to-5, you stick in that lane. You don't try to come out.
You guys realize what he said? You guys don't try to come out. There's nothing wrong with a 9-to-5. Don't get us wrong.
Of course, some people need a 9-to-5.
Yeah, but there's definitely something wrong with trying to stick in that because it's slavery at the end of the day.
Because it's like trying to break out of the ant farm. Imagine someone trying to break away from that 9-to-5 job, trying to start their own business, trying to start their own motion. What are the others going to do? The mediocre people. What are they going to do?
They're going to tear you down because guess what? The mediocre people like to tear you down when they see you have something going on for yourself.
And they don't want you to become something.
Exactly. They don't want you to surpass them.
Yes.
So what they do?
It's a reflection of their own weakness and insecurities.
Exactly. And that's in a book. You guys can read that book and it's called The Way of a Superior Man. The very intriguing book.
It is very true because as well, that 9-to-5 mindset, it makes you very comfortable because I've worked 9-to-5s in my life as well. And I realize it almost infects your psyche in a way where it makes you feel comfortable. The paycheck is coming, is you're good. And I have this saying too.
Bro.
And I say this. It is easy to be disciplined when you have a set schedule and you're being told what to do. That's the easiest.
Yeah.
The hardest to be disciplined.
Yeah, good point.
Is when you have all these distractions and then you have to be disciplined.
Well, guess what? The hardship builds character. The comfortable lifestyle tends to lead you astray. You never want... People are afraid to push past their fear. I don't know why. That's another thing.
Yes.
The fear. Everybody has fear.
Yes. And a lot of
born
potential.
We're born with fear. But guess what? We can overcome fear because I mixed it up. We're not born with fear. We learn fear through experiences. We weren't born with it.
And from other mediocre
people.
It always ties back.
Bring it back to youth. Continue.
Yes. It's made by mediocre people who are trying to hold you down, to not take that risk, to stay in comfort. And that should be a number one indicator that you should not really listen to them. Listen to the extraordinary.
You guys should always push past your limits. There is no limit. I don't know why people think that there's a limit to something. There's no limit. There's always further. There's always things you can stretch towards and grab.
But if you believe there's no limits, there's no limits. If you believe there
Oh,
are limits, they are.
it's the way you program your brain.
Your mind is like the greatest supercomputer that ever existed. Program it well.
And it's true. If you indulge in proper behavior and proper activities, then you are going to succeed in life. That's how it works.
If you follow extraordinary individuals, you will flourish. If you follow mediocre individuals, you will become mediocre. It's a simple concept.
Indeed.
It's a very simple concept. But yet many fail at it because it is a psychological prison. It's a psychological program. You said it in a video once, break out the chains. Believe you can do these stuff. Believe you can overcome obstacles.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is that majority of guys would be sitting on social media having this favorite influencer and Ray and watching them live the lifestyle that you crave, which is kind of uncertain because we are all the same. What you guys have realized is everybody live the same life. You can be in that position. Stop watching other people's live your life, your true purpose. You know your purpose. It's your calling. You know what your purpose is.
But the main thing, when people push out content and you watch,
Guys, back to
you should adapt what they're saying and go and get it yourself. Our mindset hacks that we give you, our mindset tricks, our wisdom, our insights, join the Telegram channel, free exclusive content, both of our own.
Website coming soon.
Coming soon. Yes, all of that, you should push that into your brain and push that into your psyche and bring that into your whole being and go out and get it. Not just watch and binge watch. Go outside
and chase real dopamine. Do activities outside. Stop watching other people do activities that you want to do. You can do it as well. There's no limit in this life. That's what you guys need to understand. And stop letting that mediocre person bring you down from your true calling.
But that's the lazy route out of it always. They will take the lazy route. They rather watch
Yeah, they don't want to do the hard.
than do. Watch than do. It's always easier to watch than do, no matter what. Envy is another lazy route out. I've always said it because they don't want to achieve what you have achieved, so they envy you. Now, 9 to 5 mindset is another lazy way out because they want to just stay in the comfort zone and they don't want to break out of the chains and take that risk. It may work, it might not work, but they don't want to believe it. They don't want to believe in themselves, which is crazy to me. Who else are you going to believe in but yourself? Who else are you going to believe in?
That's a question you need to answer for yourself.
No, don't believe in anyone else other than God over yourself. You should always believe in yourself. And if you are striving to become something extraordinary or become someone successful, follow those people
And stop following mediocre people.
because there's an epidemic of mediocre people nowadays. There's an epidemic of people lacking discipline. You spoke about it actually, that I believe you're going to post it in your Telegram channel about men listening to the woman about what their purpose should be, what they'll sacrifice
their own purpose.
They'll sacrifice their purpose for them.
Yeah, not knowing that that's what ruins relationships.
And to be quite honest, these women are mediocre individuals as well.
Yeah, so what they're gonna do with a mediocre man? It don't really add up, guys. They don't want a mediocre man and they're mediocre themselves.
Too tired. Go for high value individuals on a whole, male and female.
That's what the woman wants. She wants a man with purpose, something that he's going after, not just the pussy, not just, bro, that's not the way to do it.
The moment you sacrifice your purpose for her, you have proven her absolutely right about you, and it's a ticking time bomb before it ends.
Yeah, before it ends. And the cycle continues. Just look at all the Instagrams couples that vanish.
Because it's not real.
It's not because the guy gives in to the female and not giving into his purpose.
He's fantasized about the looks, the outside, but not focusing on the inward. That will never work. Always focus on the inward.
You know, the problem is we're living in a lustful world. That's why. Yeah, living in a lustful world. So.
But even man to man, woman to man, woman to woman, always look deep into someone's character. You hear us talking a bit harsh and crude about mediocre people and extraordinary people, but it is much deeper than that. Look into an individual's character. Is this person a good person? Do they have good morals and values? Do they stand by their word? Are they in tune with God? Do they say what they mean or mean what they say? Are they a coward or are they brave? Look into these things. People are just friends with these people and they don't have any good positive
They don't even know the person. They don't even know the person, but because he can get you into a place or you guys use people. You guys are not genuine.
It should never be using. A relationship should never be a using thing. It should be an equal
But
value.
friendships either. Friendships shouldn't be. Bro, you guys should be building up each other. That is what it's about.
Because even this, we give a lot of people free value, but we expect some value back by them supporting us. Hating as well, subscribing to the Telegram, following our Instagrams, following my Twitter account, all of that. If you like the knowledge, you can do that. Any support, but we really provide this free value because we genuinely just want to help people. We want to help people fix up here because most people are lacking a proper mind and a proper psychology. I don't know how the world will continue, especially with the uprising of AI as well. The robots, the Matrix movie, all of that going on.
And nowadays, these niggas gonna put on the VR headset and go into a magical world to hide away from depression and
Even ordinary thought. People are relying on the AI to do them right. What kind of thing is that? Use your own mind. Don't rely on the robot because you will eventually get replaced by the robot. Friend, the mediocre, again, it always ties back to that. The mediocre will get replaced and the extraordinary will exceed because the extraordinary will use AI in their businesses, in their systemization, everything.
ladies, please stop playing with that vibrator. Please put it down. You're destroying yourself. Go after the real thing, man. You're destroying the insides, man.
They could argue that maybe men aren't giving them the satisfaction anymore.
I guess, but that's actually very interesting as well because I was reading in that said book, The Way of a Superior Man. It was saying that what is going on with the men nowadays is that when they're having sex with a woman, it's not 100%. They're not giving 100%. That's why she's not coming back to you. Majority of you guys are half-ass in your life. It all falls back. You half-ass your life, you half-ass your job, you half-ass your goals. And you half-ass your woman, you half-ass pleasing your woman.
But guess what? I've seen on Twitter lately, for a couple months back now, bro, I've seen where men are getting attracted to the AI woman. They're creating AI bot women and they're talking to them and, building relationships with them and all of that. I don't see that heading in a very good direction.
You always look at the kids, look at the youth. So imagine your son coming to you
VR head
with a VR headset,
a e-girl
and say, oh, dad, have a girl online, an online girlfriend.
Well, that's the father's duty, to be honest.
Like, come on, man. That's the children we're going to raise nowadays, man.
No, that is not right. And everyone needs to really fix up because there's an epidemic of mediocre, bro. Even with us just speaking the truth and speaking our mind.
Man, it's soy boy, them pop out of nowhere.
Think of how many people try to do the little passive aggression and the little sly hating just for two masculine male.
2 likes, need for 2 likes.
Two masculine males speaking their mind. I don't really get what's there to hate really or be passive aggressive about or be envious about. You should be thanking us for trying to change your mind, for trying to change your outlook on life.
Because
we should be thankful.
Yeah, either way, don't really give a fuck what you think about us.
That's one thing they don't really
like. That's not our job to give a fuck about what you have to say about what we're doing.
Yeah, maybe you should explain to them thoroughly because I really don't think they come.
Maybe you should find your friend and come to Rio by you guys yourself. So maybe you guys should do that.
Maybe guys should really get some motion going or maybe start speaking your mind or
Maybe if you start speaking your mind at one girl that you like, she might actually like you.
Well,
maybe.
Or just do what you want here with this life.
Just do what the fuck you want to do.
And then stop listening to this person.
Yeah, because
to that person.
No matter if you do good or bad, people are going to judge you either way.
You cannot run away from judgment. Even Jesus Christ himself
was
judged, wasn't he? He was labeled a bad person. He was labeled this.
You guys don't realize that everybody who stands up for something are judged by many. Why is that?
But people will see a common playbook and they would see it, but don't question the playbook whatsoever. They would never question it. Why do you think that?
Why they don't question what the playbook?
Yeah, the playbook.
Because they don't understand it. They don't try to understand it. They just see somebody doing something positive and just hate. They don't even try to understand where you're coming from. First thing that comes to their mind, let me just say it on this, bro.
Because why? That's a lazy.
And they're losers, a loser mentality.
Lazy loser mentality. And you should never take that, especially if you support and watch our channel and like what we do. Now, everyone,
It's been real.
that's what we'll leave you with today. Thank you very much. Join our exclusive private Telegram channels for more private content that we cannot post on Instagram or YouTube because, of course, we'll get censored. It's more uncensored there. Follow my ex for more uncensored stuff like the Telegram, but a little less personal.
Yeah, check out our Telegram for more insights.
Follow our Instagram pages as well. And thank you all for watching. Stay in tune with the journey.
Yeah, and enjoy this motherfucking view.
Anyways, stay tuned for the next one. Thank you guys for watching. We're out.